Friday to speak at the NRA convention. More protesters were outside the NRA convention in Houston, Texas yesterday. It was day 2 of the convention. Protester Paul Castro lost his son in a road rage incident.
The fact that these yahoos who are out here making these laws can't do anything other than just spout empty rhetoric, it's dangerous. It's time for that to stop.
Castro is a former principal and is outraged that the NRA is having a convention just days after the mass elementary school shooting in Texas. The biggest, but not necessarily the best, bottle of whiskey in the world has sold at auction. The world's largest bottle of whiskey has been auctioned off in Glasgow for about $1.4 million. The bottle is 5 foot 11 inches tall. It has over 80 gallons of the single malt brew that's been aged 32 years. While the Guinness World Record-breaking bottle holds enough whiskey for 444 standard-sized bottles and could be used to make over 5,000 whiskey sours, it's not the most expensive ever sold. That honor goes to one regular-sized 60-year-old bottle sold in 2018 for over $1.5 million. Amy King, KFI News. And inflation's got no chance against the Costco hot dog deal. You know what we're talking about.
One of the company's senior vice presidents, Robert Nelson, took time out of a conference call about company earnings to squash the rumors. The price of the hot dog and soda deal will not increase. $1.50 it's been, and $1.50 it will stay. And while the company usually increases membership costs every 5 to 6 years, with the last in 2017, Nelson says now is not the right time as shoppers are dealing with higher costs almost everywhere else. Muffins and croissants, though, those have already gone up about $1 per package as the price of ingredients continues to rise. Brian Berman, KFI News.
Reggae artist Shaggy has received a college degree from Brown. The Jamaican-born artist, also known as Orville Burrell, performed during Brown University's class of 2020's in-person commencement yesterday. Brown University also awarded Shaggy an honorary doctorate in fine arts degree. Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, will be the keynote speaker today for Brown's 2022 class graduation. Now headed out to Inglewood for a crash on the 405.
On the northbound side, right at Manchester Boulevard. This one has the off-ramp block. Still a problem in Arcadia on the 210 eastbound at Santa Anita. This one has only the carpool lane open. Traffic is backing up to Rosemead Boulevard. Through West LA, we have a wreck on the 10 westbound at the 405. That's blocking the right lane. And look out in the City of Industry on the 60 eastbound at Azusa Avenue, crash blocking the right lane. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Jonathan Weiss.
I never appreciated what I had growing up. In short, I was an ingrate. Hello, I'm Don Okoyan, founder of Rooter Hero Plumbing. I used to take everything for granted. I assumed my father would live forever. He didn't. When I only got one Christmas gift, I threw a tantrum. And when things didn't go my way, I wasn't pleasant to be around. Today, I keep a gratitude journal. I'm grateful for my family for the love they give me, my successes, and my failures for the lessons they teach me. I'm also grateful for my team for the 5-star service they provide our customers. Spring is a time of rebirth. Rooter Hero encourages you to show gratitude this month and watch your life filled to the brim with joy. One other thing I'm grateful for is you, our customer. As usual, Rooter Hero Plumbing will cable your drain for only $77. Call Rooter Hero Plumbing at 866-DRAIN-77. That's 866-DRAIN-77. Thank you.
Yeah, 102-8886.
On the podcast Paradise Lost, Crime in Miami, 2 South Florida natives examine their state's most notorious true crime cases. Each episode exposes the dark underbelly of the Sunshine State.
Beaches, nightlife, and tropical weather may be what folks think of when they think Florida. But as Miami natives, we like to say that South Florida is a sunny place for shady people.
Listen to Paradise Lost, Crime in Miami on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Californians have worked really hard to beat COVID-19 by doing the things we know work best, like getting vaccinated and boosted, testing before and after travel, staying home when feeling sick, and wearing a mask when it can protect us and others. Let's continue to do our part to keep each other safer from COVID-19. When we work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov. brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Are you a real estate investor looking to refinance one or more of your properties? Most lenders only work with cookie-cutter W-2 borrowers. At Cash Call Mortgage, we have loans designed specifically for investment properties. We qualify customers based on the cash flow from the investment property. Borrowers can get up to $2.5 million. That's right, $2.5 million. No tax returns or employment verification needed for our investment property loans, and absolutely no lender or broker fees. If you're a real estate investor looking to refinance a mortgage on one or more of your investment properties, give Cash Call Mortgage a try. To see if you qualify, visit cashcallmortgage.com or call now. Call 800-749-4192. That's 800-749-4192. 800-749-4192.
Cash Call Mortgage is a DBA of Impact Mortgage Corp. NMLS ID 128231. Not all applicants will qualify. Equal housing lender. Licensed by California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. Residential Mortgage Lending Act license number 4131083. Not licensed in all states including New York. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing terms and restrictions. Or visit cashcallmortgage.com.
Southland weather from KFI. A wind advisory in the Antelope Valley area remains in effect until 11 o'clock tonight. Gusts could get up to 50 miles per hour in the foothills. Cloudy and cool this morning in Metro LA and Inland OC. Later today, sunny and breezy, highs in the mid to upper 70s. Sunny today in the valleys and Inland Empire, highs in the upper 70s. And at the beaches, morning fog turning to sunny skies later today with highs in the low 70s. Right now, 57 degrees in Pomona, 61 in Anaheim, 57 in Rancho Cucamonga, and 54 degrees in Canoga Park. We lead local live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Jane Yamamoto.
Over 2,000 years ago, I walked this earth, teaching, healing, inspiring, and preparing to make the ultimate sacrifice. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. What if today you and I could talk, voice to voice, and you could ask me anything? You are listening to The Jesus Christ Show. This Sunday, as I'm with you every single Sunday right here, answering your questions and talking about the things that truly matter in life and, of course, the afterlife. I encourage you to be bold and brave and go to the phone with your theology question or life situation question anywhere in the U.S. of A. Dial 800-520-1534. That's 800-520-1534. Mary, welcome to the Jesus Christ Show.
You know, in all the years I've listened to you, I don't think anybody's called themselves a dork on your show before, but I'm a dork.
I'm pretty sure no one has.
Oh, yeah, I have now.
And if you looked up the true meaning of that word, you
And I
probably
really
wouldn't use it either. How can I help you today, Mary?
If you keep making the same bad decisions, the same ones over and over, why would you forgive me again after we already know it's wrong and we repeatedly do it?
Well, there is a point where that's considered to be the unpardonable sin. That's
exactly, and that's where I'm scared.
Well, the only thing is that people that truly rebel don't care. They don't get scared.
I'm not really a rebel. I'm actually like this little chick who you would know I'm not a rebel in my own sense. I am.
So as far as consequences, now there's a difference. Let's say you rebel against good nutrition.
there's a particular food that you eat. There's a food that you eat that whether it causes you indigestion or causes you whatever problems or whatever it might be. Well, there is built-in consequences to that in your life. That doesn't have the same spiritual weight.
There are moral issues, Father, and I don't particularly like my past at all.
Well, then why are you on it?
Correct.
Well, you tell me. What is it about this path that is so intriguing to you or exciting?
Because it's the only one I know. I have no family. I have no one. It's just kind of like, it's the...
So it's men.
Oh, they're involved.
Okay.
Yeah, they're involved.
So it's men. And is it sexual sin?
That could happen.
Okay. So it's in Scripture that becomes very serious. Because...
okay, wait, let's back up. Let me just back up really quick. And this is just a question I want to know just because, okay, in your time when people were pregnant and they got pregnant at 16 and they met Mr. Wonderful and like walked them the donkey out of it, if God doesn't put in your path the man you're supposed to live with, and I'm 44 years old, I was just supposed to be celibate the rest of my life and just like sit there and just, it's okay? When everybody else around you is like has a family.
It's excuses, Mary. If you're constantly with the wrong guy, how could God do anything? I'm not going to put you in a holy headlock and force you into something. You have free will. You have the abilities, just like a child that's raised from your birth parents. They teach you skills and abilities and give you tools to use in everyday life.
My parents were incredible at that. I was just like the perfect Irish Catholic, perfect person, and all I wanted was Mr. Wonderful, the white picket fence, and 3 puppy dogs, and 3 children. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to live through this holy hell every day of being alone.
But why do you choose the men that you choose? Why choose wrong men?
Where do you find the other ones?
They do exist. Where did you find these?
Where do you find the right men at 44 years old?
Well, I'm curious where you found the wrong one.
No, they were.
What, bars? Clubs?
No, not all of them.
Church?
I wish I found them. My church, no, I couldn't find them. I'd sit in the front row every week and sit there and be little Miss Perfect, and I'd go to work and everybody would go, and you were speaking earlier about trying to be a righteous person. And I used to have people walk up to me at work all the time and say, "You're so funny, you're so cute, you're so nice, you're so good to people. So why did God decide that I should be alone?"
He hasn't. You have. I mean, I wish it was easier than that. I wish you could blame me, but it's not me. The truth is, Mary, if in Scripture, when it talks about being single or not being married, there is a specific creature, like Paul, that were designed in a way that it wasn't a desire of theirs. You have the desire. Therefore, if you thirst, there is something that will quench that thirst. But if you reject the things of God and keep taking that which is quick and easy or around or available and not wait, who's to say that you're supposed to get married at any specific time to begin with? That's a societal demarcation. So you are to wait until you find somebody appropriate, but if you continue to put somebody inappropriate in your path, there'll never be an opportunity for somebody who is appropriate. And you hold on to the inappropriate opportunity because there's something, and you continue to do that. That's not God at all.
I'm not judging that. I just have not seen Mr. Appropriate. He hasn't knocked on my door in the last.
And he won't. You know, there's the type of person that walks around going, you know what, I'm waiting for my ship to come in, and there's people that cut down trees, tie them together, and make a raft.
Okay, but why are there people who get married to the loves of their life at 18 and lead like a blissful life, and there are other of us who have gone through basically hell, and we still sit here just going, okay, that doesn't seem fair. I know life's not fair. But explain that one. Why isn't life fair?
I I'm not sure what you would decide is fair or not fair. It seems that what you decide is fair or not fair is based on what Mary wants and what Mary gets, which is a little more the Veruca Salt type theology from Willy Wonka than it is biblical.
And I'm so not that person, and you don't even know me.
But Mary, you focus on Mary. If you learn to enjoy your own company and the things in life that are fruitful to you, and you explore those things, let's say you like reading, and you explore those things, and you're around places where there's books, then you will find people of similar desires. But the quest cannot be for a man any more than the quest for a man is for a woman. This is what confuses me. Men will look for adventure and a quest, and a woman becomes the adventure and the quest, and when they have the woman, then they're disappointed because the quest is over. The woman is not the quest. The woman is another adventurer in the quest of life, your partner. And it's this kind of skewed thinking that ends up getting people in trouble, and it makes you start to feel like you're being, singled out. But the fact of the matter is that you're just as desirable as anyone else, that there is plenty, not one man for you, but there are plenty of that type of man that would be good, that would suit you, that would be fitting for you, but you continue to pass them by for the ones that want to have sex, that don't care, that don't have your same religious affiliation, your same worldview, your same ideas, or at least similar enough as far as their faith to be someone that would propel you, that would allow you to shine and to be 100% who you are. And that doesn't always come quickly. But people keep wanting it, or worse, feeling they deserve it. Crime and everything bad in the world happens because entitlement. People feel entitled to something. The man stealing, the woman stealing, feels they're entitled to whatever it is, regardless of working, having money, or any of those things. Don't get in that mindset of entitlement, Mary. If you come to a place of entitlement, you've lost it. Now, if you continue to make bad decisions in this particular case, Mary, the consequence is the consequence. You continue to find people that are not good for you, and to give yourself to them, there's going to be problems. There's going to be big problems, and you give a little bit of yourself each time to these people, and there's less of you to give to the right guy that you're so focused on obtaining. Live life, Mary. Enjoy yourself. Do things you enjoy. Expand yourself. Learn. Explore life, and you'll bump into other explorers. Sit in your house, and you'll sit with Mary. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Get out, explore, live life, and others will follow.
You are listening to the Jesus Pray Show. To ask your question, dial 800-520-1534.
Want to pay off your 30-year mortgage in a third of the time? Network Capital is offering a low 10-year fixed rate at 3.125% with a 3.41 APR. Take advantage of a lower rate with a third of the payments. If you're looking to lower your interest rate, pay your home off sooner, or pull out some cash, don't miss this opportunity. You'll never have to worry about refinancing again with rates this low. Our 10-year fixed rate is 3.125% with a 3.41 APR. It's not often to get such an amazing second chance to refinance and forget it. That's a 10-year fixed at 3.125% with a 3.41 APR. Network Capital has experts standing by right now to help. Call 800-500-1-HIT. 800-500-1-HIT. As in home run. Call now and save big on your refi. 800-500-1HIT. 800-500-1448. NMLS ID 11712. Not licensed in all states. Visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Licensed by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation under the Financing Law. Number 603D787. An equal opportunity lender. Rates subject to change and may not be available at rate lock. Discount points may apply. Subject to credit approval. Call 800-500-1448 for additional cost information.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Need to hire? Need Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates in one place. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Americans don't trust big media. That's why millions have made the switch and watched Newsmax. They even use the free Newsmax app on their phones. They watch the Newsmax team with Rob Finnerty, Eric Foley, Diamond and Silk, Huckabee, Rob Schmidt, and more. Newsmax is on all major cable systems. If your system doesn't carry it, call them and demand Newsmax. More than 20 million Americans have made the switch to Newsmax. Make the switch today. You won't go back.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line. Their homes, retirement, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on. If we can be of help to you, give us a call.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's California area attorneys. 1455 Frazee Road, 3500 San Diego, California, 92108.
Every 3 seconds, there's a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name or even selling your personal info on the dark web. Protecting your identity can be easy with LifeLock by Norton. LifeLock monitors your info and alerts you to potential identity threats. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but with LifeLock, it's easy to help protect yourself. Save up to 25% off your first year at LifeLock.com with promo code NEWS.
Hey parents, have you ever wondered how to talk to your kids about the crazy things happening in the world? As great as schools can be, they often don't teach important things like hard work, how to start a business, the golden rule, or how the economy works. But kids need to learn about big ideas like these, which means it's up to you. So, how do you go about it? By telling your kids stories. And that's the power behind the beautifully illustrated Tuttle Twins book. The Tuttle Twins is a series of children's books that have sold over 2 million copies already. These books teach important ideas that teachers and textbooks don't really discuss. And they make it super easy for you to help your kids learn the values that our country was founded upon. If you want to help your kids understand how the world works, so they can be a positive part of it, go to TuttleTwinsRadio.com to get your set of books. You'll get a 35% off discount and free activity workbooks too. That's TuttleTwinsRadio.com.
Summer is almost here, so you Lowe's. Right now, get their Stacked Nature Stitch molds, 5 bags for just $10. Lowe's, fund any possibility. Lowe's.com. We find you limited to 25 units per item per transaction. Allocation slot. While supplies last, there is allocation exceeds the last day of horizon.
Every day at 5 o'clock, every day with traffic in the Arcadia area. 210 East on Santa Anita, that has only the carpool lane open. Traffic is backing up to Rosemead Boulevard. To Inglewood, closure on the 405 north on Manchester Boulevard. A crash has that off-ramp block. And look out for a wreck in Gardena, 110 north on Alcedemo Boulevard. A crash here blocking the off-ramp. Purifying the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Jonathan White.
Answering your questions and talking about things that truly matter in your life. And of course, you have to laugh. I encourage you to be bold, to be brave, and go to that phone with your theology question or life situation question. Anyway, in the USA dial 800-520-1534. That's 800-520-1534. Andrew, welcome to the Jesus Christ Show.
Hey, Jesus, is it a sin for a divorced person to remarry?
It can be, yes. It depends on the circumstance. Now, understand that throughout the entire of Scripture, there's nothing that says that divorce is a good thing. As a matter of fact, throughout Scripture, it says that God hates divorce. But there are situations where it is okay, and if you remember Paul speaking about it was better to marry than live to burn. That means burn with lust, not like you're in hell or something. But so there's a point where you have to factor that in and say if you are a divorced person and you're going through a state of lust, it's better if you are a very sexual person and you keep having that recurring in your life, and it is better for you to observe that in the proper concept and content of a relationship than it is to just let it run wild. What is your particular situation, Andrew?
My wife just left out and she didn't want to continue life, so I just wanted to
Did you know that she had an affair or not?
I'm not sure of that.
How long were you guys together?
Not so much.
Wow, that is, it's a very short marriage.